I went through all that and didn't hit record.
Right.
Awful.
It would have been my fault this time. Okay. I think we're... It was doing a remix. Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, yeah. Remix.
Alright, so what happened last time? We were doing a trial for Phoenix Wright.
Last time on Phoenix Wright.
We were in a little recess and we were talking outside, and then
Oh yeah, and we wanted to play kickball.
We were like-
So it
yeah,
turns
we're
out,
playing kickball.
so it turns out Phoenix probably didn't kill this guy.
Maybe.
Yeah,
It's
and
still
his
up in the air
girlfriend
at
might
this
be a criminal.
point. How dare she?
That's right. So now we're going to talk to her.
Okay. Kelsey, this is you.
Yeah. Yes. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
Oh, I like that.
Jack, do you want to still be this guy?
No, I'll be right.
Oh, you'll be right. Okay.
You can.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Oh yeah, who's
I love
Dahlia
Kermit
Hawthorne?
the Frog.
Oh man. Oh, I could be Dahlia.
Okay.
Do it.
She's got to sound elegant.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
I guess
Wright's
I-
not here. It's Mia. I'll be Mia.
Okay.
What's with this?
Okay.
There's silence.
Buddha
In my
time!
my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to take no one at their word, even if the word is poopy. And I find that funny. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
Can't believe he actually said that.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
I am.
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nice.
If anyone says anything rude, I will shoot their dick!
Oh.
I'm gonna gaffle their dick.
And I will bash them with... and I will bash them with my gravel driveway.
Oh. Grind
Gavel
their dick
to
with
the
a driveway.
navel.
I love how they looked straight at me when they said that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all.
Wait, Mark, can you do like a really high voice? Or I would just want to hear you try for her.
For her? With the
Yeah.
same weird ass accent? Or just
Oh
a
no,
high
no, for
voice?
like for the what's her face, Dahlia.
Okay, you want me to do falsetto?
I want to hear what it sounds like. You don't have to stick with it. I just want to hear it.
Okay, we'll see what the next
Cool.
line is.
Okay. Thank you for humoring me. I'm just curious. It was nothing.
If we move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne!
Oh, your audio is cutting in and out. It's too high.
It's too high. The audio thinks it's a bird singing outside.
I'm a junior in literature! Is it still getting out?
Yeah.
As much now,
Oh my
no.
god. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your, like, noble presence.
Oh god.
The honor is all mine, my sweet.
No! The honor is all mine!
No.
No!
Well, you know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard?
And they're like, it's better than yours.
I'm right! It's better than yours!
Is there something I can help you with? Maybe those pants?
All milkshakes.
Oh, you just go on and say whatever's on your mind.
I was sharing the link. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny would kill anyone. I just know
Feeny?
it.
He's Mr. Feeny.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Feeny.
Yes, yes, I can see why you'd say that.
I don't know why he said that like Phil and Lil. Feeny.
She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Ugh.
It's so small, haha, look at her tiny finger. Now then, please proceed with your tiny finger testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Here we go.
What I witnessed. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie. He was doing the Dougie. They were talking behind the building.
They were doing the Dougie behind the building.
Look, he did the Dougie so hard that he just fell. Suddenly, the Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Can you teach me how to Dougie?
I could teach you all sorts of Dougies. That's
Whoa.
when Feeny noticed that I was there doing the Dougie. This is so stupid. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
To do the Dougie with?
To do the
Look.
Dougie.
I don't know what to say. I only knew how to whip a nene, and now I'm learning that there is a Dougie? According to you, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, he did. He flossed the whole time.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
But, what are you gonna do with all that butt?
Inside
There's
the
more than I
hut?
quite witnessed. Allow us to continue.
What do you mean by that?
I just pictured you running from the kitchen.
No, I will let you know when it's quiche time. I'm glad that I gave you that impression.
Just let me proceed my cross-examination, Your Honor.
I'm flying.
I, for one, don't plan to win in my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Bitch.
Badge. Hey, you haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey. Maya Fu.
Meffy.
Milf. Milf.
Miffy.
I got the
Sounds like a
giggles.
Pokemon.
Miffy.
Oh no.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before once. ... She said
In
that.
any case, my quiche is ready, so I'll be back in just a second. Bye.
It's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Madam, I'm no one's grandma yet, girly.
Yet. What I
Yes.
witnessed. Press.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what are you doing by the pharmacology building?
Hey, Emery, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining us. Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry. Ooh! You got
How
it, Jack.
wonderful! Isn't that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Ooh! Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. I'm sure that this is the best way for you to see this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's supposed to be like poetry. Sounds like a midlife crisis.
Now you're starting to sound like me. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Oh yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
Oh yeah, we're voice acting it.
How
Not
else
well.
would you enter teleportation?
Finny and Dougie. We're doing the Dougie.
So, what is this Dougie you're doing?
It's this thing you do where you hop around like a weirdo, but nobody remembers how to do the Dougie. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie and Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? ...
How can you be so mean? Fuck. I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Faye.
Don't drag the witness down to your level. Why am I being demonized here? Please, go on. What did you see next?
Press.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed after doing the Dougie?
Yeah. For sure.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie. But he did the Dougie!
I pressed it for no good reason. Just know the judge will get angry with me.
He probably would.
What should I do about our testimony just now? Show? No, don't show. I don't think we have anything.
I
to
don't
show.
think we have anything yet.
Well, her statement works in our favor for now. I'll hold off on looking into any deeper until it's necessary. Very well, young lady. Please go on with
Please go on with your testimony.
Hello, Judge. I see you have the quiche.
I do. Also, I'm not doing that voice anymore. It is not sustainable.
My child, my voice cannot keep doing this.
And what did Mr. Rice say when he saw you?
I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please, please, please forgive me.
You don't remember?
That's
Quiche.
common enough. Oh wait, I said I wasn't going to do that voice anymore. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior.
Whoa.
Good planning.
Please,
Oh,
someone,
here we
anyone, stop him before he gets hurt. By me.
He had
Oh no.
he took latent helium.
Helium pills.
When you say students, do you mean the students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they were all very fond of their drugs.
Oh yeah. Stay on topic, please. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance, and somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
Students knew what was going on. Press for more details, I think. But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So, did the students call the cops?
Yes, I was just so I was so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
Oh shoot, I lost the video. Oh, that girl, she's telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it.
Oh no, what's happening?
I got the giggles.
She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yeah, so that's gotta be it. Way to go, me. I'm the best.
Me.
Dig deep to find the contradiction in this one.
No, it
So we
sounded like the judge was on like one of those yak backs.
So we should go
What's that?
to the third option, was it?
Wait, you guys don't remember yak backs?
No, what is that?
It's this little talking thing from the 90s that you would record a piece of audio and then you could play it back the way it was, or you could change the speed and the pitch.
Oh, kind of like that one app that was like a cat when iPhones were a thing.
Yeah, except it was its own device and it was before smartphones. So it was like the coolest thing for kids. And
That
yeah,
sounds
it
fun.
was very 90s. But wait, I think okay, so have you guys watched Home Alone?
Mm-hmm.
Long time ago.
Okay, so Home Alone, he had that little camcorder looking thing that would record audio and then he would change his voice to like
Oh, is that what that
sounding.
was?
It's basically that.
Oh,
It would just
cool.
record
Wait
a very
second.
smaller, much smaller like audio file.
Wait a second. You just unlocked a crazy memory for me. So it was like Christmas Eve or something, and like my family was having a big gathering, and one of my cousins got something, and I've never been able to remember what it was, but I think it was a yak back or something, because they were like trying to record themselves saying something, and I hid in the room, and every time they would like get to the end of the sentence, I would go and, and they were so mad at me. And I didn't even care. I just was laughing so hard that I peed my pants.
Oh.
And that's probably what it was. I literally have never remembered what that thing was. Wow, thank you for completing the last piece of the puzzle.
Mark, go to the third option.
It's third option.
And
This
then
one?
press again. And then fast forward. Hold down the arrow button. Show the contradiction.
Show them.
Slap. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Horn, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? What? Miss Fay, I will not allow you to badger this witness. Maybe skunk the
Badgers?
witness, but not badger.
We don't need no stinking badgers.
I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. Slap! It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try and cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
What about half-truth?
The half-truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw.
How is that more sustainable than the other voice?
I know!
Because I don't have a man voice. It's hard for me to do that, but that's really easy.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he did the Dougie.
That's unfortunate.
You didn't see it?
Oh, it's
What?
really unfortunate. Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there were only 2 of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Dougie Swallow?
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear any noise either. That's new, right?
Yeah.
So then what did it look like they were doing to you? The
Kissing.
stanky leg?
It looked like they were kissing. I thought they were having
They were
a nice
smooching
friendly...
a lot.
It was a smooch fest. It was like
It was a
7
friendly
minutes in
afternoon.
heaven. Mm-hmm.
And I watched all of it.
Oh god.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
I like that that is so funny to you, because the old man voice was funnier to me, but I can't do that.
It also kind of sounds like Crazy Frog.
Oh no.
Thank goodness.
Bing, bing.
Bum.
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Mr. Judgy Dougie Face.
Mr. Judge.
Ding dong bong.
Oh god, that sounds exactly like it.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
That sounded exactly like Crazy Frog.
Thank goodness. We have it recorded, which is fantastic.
Put it on your demo reel.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
that's
so...
the only thing on it. What do you mean?
So on statement 4, we gotta present Phoenix's testimony. Cause she's a lying bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
You said you didn't hear any noise, is that correct?
Yes. Yes! That's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Feeney.
Your boy.
Your boy Feeney
Your boy,
clearly
Mr.
testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. What, do you have wax in your ears?
He said that.
Slap. You were really that close to the 2 of them. Why didn't you hear this noise as well? Goo.
Well, maybe the noise wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Feeney, it was a sharp snap!
Like a Slim Jim.
Like when all the boys saw, they were watching the Dougie go out, and when he did the Dougie, they were like, "Oh snap!"
Oh, snap! Oh, anyway.
There's no way that could fail to make an impression. Oh snap!
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I have no ears. I had my headphones on, and I was listening to the music at the time. Everyone hold. Tender Bear has an objection.
Tender Bear, what's your objection?
Headphones? You mean
Got
that
wax in her ears.
both of your ears were covered with wax? Wax headphones?
Wax?
Oh. Well, carry on.
Your objection is that you wanted to say objection?
Objection overruled.
Affection! The rain was
That's a
just
good one.
beginning to let up. But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. What?
What?
So the sky continued
Oh.
to flash and rumble. Didn't you know? I'm big friends with Chris Hemsworth.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
That's a Ninja Sex Party song.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's thunder and lightning! Yes! I'm
Wow.
afraid of... Yes! I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Uh-oh.
Hee hee hee. Kermit the Frog doesn't really laugh. right? Like, he doesn't laugh. He...
I mean, he's kind of a worrier.
Oh,
A worry wart.
well, Your Honor, as you can see, there's no contradictions in her.
Contradiction.
Amazing.
There's no contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second, me. That testimony just now.
Me?
It was bullshit.
There was lightning!
Slap.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Jack?
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no, Jack.
no.
Oh, no,
No.
Jack. Oh, there you go.
No,
There he is.
Your Honor. There's a problem with the witness testimony.
What do you mean?
I like to imagine that Mia just went and then just stood there.
Just glared.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was just like Tender Bear's objection. Just wanted to say objection.
Objection! Oop. That's you again, Jack.
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes.
Accent.
What about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
No. No. It's when Chris Hemsworth looks at the ground and
It's when Chris
I don't know
Hemsworth
where I was
flashes
going
blue
with that.
steel.
It's when Jesus plugs too many things into the outlet and it explodes.
lightning is
Yes,
when
Your Honor.
Jesus puts a can in the
Anyway.
microwave.
Anyways, the cause of death was electrocution.
Anyway.
Isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt!
By the Pikachu that we had
Oh.
already addressed last stream?
Oh, yeah, we did say there was
Yeah.
a Pikachu.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur in this dude anyway?
Dude.
It just cuts to him, like, in audio of the inside of his mind, and it's like,
Ring ding 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 bong bong.
The prior case is Kangaroo Court. It was built on the premise that Doug was murdered. But that very premise itself was mistaken. He wasn't murdered.
Are you sure it's a kangaroo court and not a crazy frog court?
It's Kangaroo Crazy Frog Court.
I love Casey Frog.
Crazy Frog Court. Kangaroo
Oh
Frog
my
Court.
gosh.
Stray bolt.
Stray bolt. Lightning bolt!
Stray lightning bolt.
Thundershock! It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
Alright, you did it, me.
Alright!
Alright!
Alright, brah!
Alright!
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Couldn't get any lower. You are correct.
I'm not a fool. I'm Iron Man. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at the location. Nobody was throwing beanbags for casting spells. And what's
There was
more,
no Pikachu.
there's no Pikachu anywhere. We have evidence that the electrical cable was definitely linked to this case.
The evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is the evidence?
This
It's an affidavit.
this paper.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were
Affidavit.
conducting the experiments in their labs that day.
Appa did it. Tender Bear says Appa
I
did
did
it.
it. Affa did it.
Oh, we got to see the corgi.
Murder solved. Affa did it. Oh, hey Swiss, thanks for the donation, man.
Wow!
Oh yeah, you turned Edgeworth into a corgi.
I didn't even get to see it. Did it actually
I saw
turn
it.
into her? Okay, good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd be really mad if it didn't work of all times right now.
Allow me to read to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power. This is boring as shit. All of a sudden, around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
That's racist. All of the
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it.
all of the
I
labs
just learned what a
equipment.
microaggression was the other day, and I'm really trying hard not to do those.
Well, good on you for
I'm
trying.
sorry.
That's
Okay.
sign of a good character that you're trying to
Thank you.
build yourself and get past all your past grievances.
Like when I rode down the street going, ring ding 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 ding.
Just full of microaggressions.
It's more like a
Insinuating Crazy
macroaggression.
Frog is full of microaggressions? Yeah, he's a macroaggression.
He really is.
You know, all the lab's equipment runs on high voltage. The song by AC/DC.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
AC/DC was holding a concert.
Precisely, it was the Pikachu!
They lost power because of the severed Pikachu.
No!
Oh
Do
no!
that to
Oh
him.
no, it's worse.
The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
This whole stream is overt aggression. Oh no.
Oh no!
Are you actually criminal defense paralegal?
That's awesome. If big if true, that would be really cool.
I mean, how are we gonna check
is
if you're?
this game a bad like?
Oh
I mean,
yes.
I know it's bad
Oh,
a
it's-
bad representation of the courts, but are you more offended by
It's-
that or by us with all this? Want to know?
Go ahead, Crazy Frog.
Ring ding 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 dong. Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed Pikachu.
Ugh.
Oh no.
I'm offended that my court cases aren't usually this fun. Well, what
Like
we need
that.
to do, we just need to get you a judge that sounds like Crazy Frog and an opposing attorney that sounds like Kermit the Frog, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
You just need to slam your hands on the tables more and point
Yes.
and yell objection.
I got a perfect
You also
person
need to
for
bounce
you.
your hair.
Yeah, you need bouncy hair, and you need Tender Bear to yell objection for you. We got it.
It's
we
a
have
lot
our
of
own
moving
court.
parts.
Yeah, but you know, we got at least half the parts right now.
Yeah.
According to the students, the cables were very old. Like me, with my hair, they were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle. How brittle were they? That kind of. I
The
understand
audience
why,
is like, oh, where were they?
and that even the smallest
no,
bump
Tender
would have
Bear.
caused them to break.
Oh no.
Oh, is it because you were spamming them? You weren't even
Objection.
spamming them. You said them 3 times. Who runs the chat here? Is that Facebook?
However, there is one thing that troubles me.
Oh,
The cable could have been broken by any small bump. Would it have broken to the song Small Bump by Ed Sheeran?
is that an actual thing?
Yeah, it's a song about a miscarriage.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
shoot.
that's
Sad.
That is
The
That was a sad.
miscarriage
That was a
killed
sad.
the
That
guy.
was,
You brought it
that was
down,
a sad. Yeah. So,
but
should
you
I
brought
do
it
the
back.
thing again to bring it back up?
Yes.
Oh,
you will have to-
no.
yes.
Bring down. Then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
You also sound like the GI Joe PSAs.
That
God,
I'm
no.
so honored to hear that. You have no idea.
I watched a video that
Kel-
talked about the history of that. By the way,
Kelsey, that's what you
Oh,
gotta do. Make a demo reel of you just recreating those scenes.
Who wants
Other
a body
day,
massage?
Body
Jack, was
massage
it you at work
machine,
the other day that when the keg ran out of cold brew, I told you that the first thing to go through my head was, your ass got sad.
Your ass got sad.
Nice catch,
Yeah, that was
Michael
good.
Nino. Your ass got sad.
That's so good.
You used to
Oh my
watch
gosh.
this so much. No, if anyone has not seen it yet, there's a historical perspective on it by Toy Galaxy on YouTube. It's a
Ooh.
pretty good channel, actually. I was watching a lot of their videos last night on like 90s cartoons that I used to watch. They go into like how the PSAs were even formed, what were the PSAs before then, and like the whole
Ooh.
cultural phenomenon of how this even took off. So it's a really good video. Toy Galaxy, check them out.
That's
Well,
really cool.
I
Nice.
suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye. Do you have any thoughts regarding the case of the severed Pikachu? Pika.
It was Team Rocket, Your Honor.
We turn the lights out.
One bit. Have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum.
Go some momentum.
Oh, shit pleases the court. The defense likes to state his opinion.
Well
It's
then,
like
let's hear it.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Who or what was it that caused the Pikachu to break?
What do you guys think it is? What caused the cable to break?
It was the present.
It was the
Was it
present.
President? Was it the testimony? Did he throw the Cold Killer X?
Threw it at the cable and it snapped.
It was windy. It was stormy.
It was the badge.
He threw his badge at it. Maybe it was the newspaper clipping.
It was this newspaper clipping. Check.
It flew. They said it was brittle.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Nope.
I don't know. It was kind of windy.
So you're saying the umbrella?
Saying we could.
Yeah,
go for the
that would make
umbrella.
What is it, Jack?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, Davey. Wait, do you actually not know?
No. Go into profiles.
It was Marvin Grossbeck.
It was Marvin Grossberg.
Oh no!
It was his hemorrhoid.
What?
The whole time.
I've been
No.
here the whole time.
So Phoenix pushed a dude, and then there was a loud noise. So I think Phoenix is the reason. Feeny
That
boy.
broke. Oh, like he pushed him.
Go ahead, Feeny boy.
I don't know.
Oh, it was Phoenix.
Back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
Mr. Holmes.
The defendant's testimony?
Mr. Wright. He said there was a loud, sharp noise.
Loud noises.
Now this happened around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. But wait! Are you saying
Wait
that?
a minute. The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline.
Does it, though?
In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. No way, what? Mr. Wright did it?
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion, and it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Wrong! I'm afraid I can't go to Mr. Payne.
What that's supposed to mean? I was drinking.
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. that umbrella, but it's by the electrical pole.
You're getting really aggressive.
That's where the victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed.
Discord doesn't even like your audio.
It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
Don't hurt yourself, Judge.
Well,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all.
Her voice has changed like 8 times.
She's in the moment. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, and he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable on the foreground here.
She's huge. That's a huge bitch!
I'm scared of her.
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
order in the court!
Ah, the lamentations of mine enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct.
Order in the court.
No Panaga.
Nobunaga, order in the court.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? Apple.
Oh yeah, you're here.
Table.
I just want to say
shield,
apple.
Candle. I really just wanted to say those words. The Madam Attorney's explanation, she said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What? What the heck?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judgy Wudgy Fudgy Dougie Face?
Don't call me by my full name. No one else knows it.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. Warnie?
Testimony.
That's when you
This
give a testimony in the morning.
it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
It's pink. I have to open the soda. The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole, and that's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but he was too busy doing the Dougie. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in like less than a minute.
So after being shoved,
Yes, she saw everything. She
Apparently.
just watched the whole time. She's like, oh god, things are
the
happening.
victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I Mr. Judgy Wedgy Fudgy Dougie Face?
Told you not to call me that. Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are.
Thank you, Keith. I hope the cat was dancing. Thank you for the follow.
Keith.
Go, Keith.
Now then, Miss Faye. Tina Faye.
Tina Fey. We said that
You
last
make
time
me
and it's
see.
still funny.
I don't, it's so stupid.
Hold it. Hold
it, Miss Hawthorne. Previously on your
Smoke.
testimony, you said the following.
Jeez.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
Is that what I sound like? I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
No, I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yeah, you're a pretty bad girl.
Would you... Well, now I know. Would you please forgive widow of me.
Of course he won't.
Oh, something about perjury.
Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. I'm sorry, was that a microaggression again? Don't forget it this time. But please be more careful from now on, alright?
Thanks for the clarification. Yeah.
It was Corey Matthews' neighbor, Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney. Oh,
she's dating
thank
Mr.
you
Feeney.
so much, Mr. Judge. Isn't Mr. Feeney an older gentleman?
Not at all.
This is Mr. Feeney back when he was young, Corey Matthews' age. When he was young.
I see.
I guess college, Corey Matthews. The judge had better be careful. Go.
That's it.
Better be
Put
careful.
every of it. It just is. Better be careful.
Better be careful.
So you're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeney can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. He can also be a bit of a gimp when he wants to be.
He watches Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, really?
And sometimes, like right now, he's being more of a simp than he wants to be. But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to
She's
break.
crying that he's a simp.
Feeney is really scary when he gets mad.
When he gets to be a simp.
Feeney gets really
Scary
scary.
when he's a Stimp.
He's so threatening. This one time, he did a drive-by sweatering.
Well, I don't want to know what that means. Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
He drove by my house and, like, put a sweater on a guy, and then he drove off.
On a guy. That was gonna be to her.
On a guy. Uh-oh.
Oh, let me get this straight. You are happy listening to music on your headphones while you watch the scene unfold. And you chose to do nothing.
Wah!
Wow.
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
I almost did Wario.
I wasn't happy with it. I was so scared that I couldn't even move.
Thank you, Jack.
Why is he...
All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Okay, he went
Cheer
from,
them
like...
on? What, do the Dougie? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I wished the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all. It was like Bring It On, but up against Step It Up.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And then Drumline came in, and I was cheering for all three.
And then what happened?
Remember when Nick Cannon was in that Drumline movie?
And then from
Oh.
Justin the Kelly showed up.
Oh no!
That doesn't sound right.
Does it?
There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne. There are also prints found on the back of the leather jacket.
Well, no, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully?
What do you say?
What'd you say, bitch?
I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeney wouldn't leave any prints in that case, would he? He's a better professional. Oomph!
My hemorrhoids!
My hemorrhoids.
Oomph my hemorrhoids.
Actually witnessed the moment the victim was electrocuted.
Oomph my hemorrhoids sounds like oops all hemorrhoids.
All hemorrhoids.
Someone in the chat does that Photoshop a cereal box.
Oomph! I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
I didn't figure out the. I don't figure out the contradiction here. It's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. Be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Thank me. Go to the very last one.
Yeah.
This one?
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. That didn't happen because Crime Photo 2 suggests otherwise.
Yep.
Really?
I thought
Because
so.
it didn't occur in a minute when his watch says 3.
Affection!
We're all literal here in court.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Will in a minute. Get it? Please look at this picture.
Daddy.
Oh, so the one that he likes. Oh, that's her.
Oh, that medicine. That's the one.
No. He's here. I always knew he would show up.
Look at the watch. That's what the joke was about. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Mrs. Vey?
My point is this!
My finger points.
What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55.
Who.
Would you care to explain, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? What exactly happened during that 10-minute interval?
The Dougie.
Ack!
Oh, I lost the video.
Oh no.
The defense proposes that it was during the interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Mia's really aggressive.
Oh, order in the
Oh,
court.
things are happening. This is nonsense.
The real murderer.
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Thanks, Tender Bear.
Yeah.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
I mean, we've been trying to establish they're not guilty. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow.
Mark Zuckerberg.
After my client had left the scene. Was there a window for the opportunity for the real killer?
I just wanted to say a random person that has nothing to do with the case.
It was Doug Swallow. He did it himself.
Miss Vey, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
It was John Boyega.
No, he wouldn't do that.
They would just look at her like, what are you saying?
It's finally time.
It was Hugh Jackman.
The one I've been waiting for.
He could get away with murder.
Time to put Mr. Grossman behind bars.
What? I'm right here.
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
Very well, I had LaCroix in my mouth. Very well, but remember,
I can try to read the next line with LaCroix in my mouth. Do it. Not doing that. You'll be penalized.
It doesn't work if you're laughing too.
think very carefully before you speak, Mrs. Vey. Miss Vey. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it.
It was the umbrella.
Real killer.
It was Marvin Grossberg.
It was Marvin Grossberg.
It's her, right? Are we in?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course it was Dahlia. Could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. Gotcha, bitch.
How can you?
She like turns into Mario.
How could you do that?
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne?
Doing the Dougie.
Were you
Gotta be
really
obvious
listening to
by
some
now.
music while cheering them both on as they danced?
And we danced. And we laughed. I just remember that
I
song.
find it hard to believe
Maybe?
you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
It's.
Are you talking about the crab dance or whatever it is?
Oh no! No, it's not the crab dance. It's
Where the guys, the things dance behind him while he doesn't dare turn around.
doesn't dare turn around. No, it is "And We Danced" by Macklemore.
Oh, nope.
He does like a
Completely
British
different
accent.
Old
It's
meme.
the whole thing.
I like Macklemore, but I have no idea what that song is.
And we danced, and we laughed, and we cried, and had a really, really, really good time.
Really,
My
really.
hand. Let's have a blast. That's the whole thing.
But
Anyway,
mommy, I really, really want to dance. Really, really.
Mommy,
It's like
I
Chewbacca.
really, really want to dance.
Order, Miss Faye.
Really.
But what? I mean, why, that is to say.
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did the witness. I believe you did the witness. You did the witness.
Yeah.
However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
She's turning into Vince McMahon.
You pushed her with your very own hands.
How could you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Lies!
Miss Faye, this is a very secret.
Oh boy.
Your Honor, please, I have something to say.
Corona.
Yo. Well, what is it?
Please, strike everything the defense said just now from the record.
Please strike me down.
If you strike me down, I will
Are you
become stronger than you ever.
Man? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she
Dolly!
couldn't do something like that. Never, no, never.
Sandy!
No. Stick to the stuff you know.
Mr. Wright, get back in your freaking seat.
Freaking!
Grab that man. Corona.
Oh.
Leave my Dolly alone, Corona.
Wow.
He's dead.
They killed him. That boy. Sigh.
Whoever this is
Marvin
Kelsey.
Grossman.
I'll do a
Yeah.
Siri voice.
Yeah, this is.
Sigh. That boy.
Oh, it is Marvin!
Oh.
He's gotten
Why
himself
did they
way
do it
over
reveal
his
for
head.
him?
We'll do it, Kelsey.
He's gotten himself in overweight. What? He's. He's.
It overweigh his head.
Even if I screw it up again, because I know I'm going to, I'm just gonna stick with it. He's gotten himself.
Hey Tomar, say this thing.
Okay. That's so funny. It makes me laugh every time.
Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
What is that?
How are
noise?
your hemorrhoids? That was Mia.
Oh. Am I still doing Grossberg? Or do
Yes.
you want to do his normal voice?
No,
Okay.
no, you're Grossberg.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that
It's off.
Shutting down. Overload.
System processing.
My hemorrhoids.
Oh!
Oh no, my hemorrhoids.
Oh no.
Onward,
hemorrhoids.
please, thank you.
Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
You'd better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
It air details.
It hair.
Oh
It
shit!
air.
My boyfriend.
John
Now
Madden.
then,
John Madden. John Madden.
Maybe we should take a look at it. Mark. John Madden. John Madden. John Madden.
It's not gay if it's on the moon.
In your defense, Kelsey, you have been doing voice
WWW.
acting all day. So
Yeah.
you being unable to cold read a line is totally okay.
Okay. Literally, one of the auditions was like five separate paragraphs,
Oh,
and
jeez.
I spent so long working on it, and I kept doing that. I deleted them all, but there were so many takes of me being like, Caldwell tires are.
And then you go into Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already told you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Mr. Payne.
Mr.
I
Payne.
never heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
It's not a tale the court would tell you.
Well, actually, I have heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? These butterflies are fucking with my head.
Don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well in hand.
It's just a snort.
Well, that is go.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yes!
Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, you swallowed Doug Murder.
I hate
But
when
you also
do that.
you're also trying to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. How could you?
Affection!
I told you that you should let me handle this. ...
Asterisk weep.
I've seen weep in asterisks before.
Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my... What's your fucking name again? Oh, Feeney.
My
Hashtag-
fanny.
Oh,
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all
Luda.
just too much.
Luda.
Luda! Move,
Luda.
bitch, get out the
You know.
way. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
I'll give her a motive.
Just turn the lights out.
Maybe we should look at the police report Marvin Grossberg gave us. Go to the court record, Mark.
It's this.
This is a different thing.
Oh. This thing?
Yeah.
Location. Courthouse cafeteria.
Victim Diego
Armando, 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne.
She was the suspect.
I wish I could do a Robert Stack voice. Like for Unsolved
Armando
Mysteries.
ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity
or on the
or
suspect's person.
suspect person. It is unclear how
the poison
entered
entered the victim's coffee cup.
It sounds like when there's a delay and you can hear someone's mic on Zoom.
That was the computer. It's just really bad synced computer voice.
How hard was that to read, Jack?
They got real difficult near the end.
Wait, have you guys heard of the app called Speech Jammer?
No.
What is this?
So you speak into the phone, and it gives you little sentences to read, and you have to try to speak them out loud, with headphones in, and it repeats your voice at a part of a delay after you, and it's a kind of a game. You see how well you can read it with your own voice, echoing.
So it's
bad.
I mean,
you can just do that by turning on caffeine while we were streaming.
That's true. You have to stream on caffeine and then
specifically
be watching. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's what happens to me. That's why I can't do it on caffeine.
So it's not for an actual speech pathology purpose. It's actually a game.
It's like those beer goggles. Just a little fun thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it just seems like something that you could use to strengthen your concentration while you're speaking or reading something, aloud.
Oh, sure.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
it just seemed like
sense.
something that could have a practical use to it. But if you say it's just like a game, then okay, it's like a game.
8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building.
8 months ago.
And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally met. Your Honor, I'm getting really triggered here. So, I need some further testimony from Miss Talia Hawthorne.
Okay.
Okay.
Further testimony? What about?
Well, the events a day when she first met Mr. Phoenix Wright.
This would not be allowed in court.
This is kangaroo court. Everything's allowed in here.
This one specifically would not be allowed in court.
What could that possibly have to do with the case?
Objection. The witness claimed that she had no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence to suggest that she, in fact, had a very good reason. This is
Very
why it's
well,
allowed
then.
in
The
court.
court grants the defense request. Jeez.
I would love it if every now and then it puts a squeaky hammer.
Editor, add in the squeaky hammer.
There is no editor.
No one.
Young lady.
Oh, it's me still. I'm sorry.
Young lady. You might stay on for just a bit longer.
Oh.
When you do it like that, it sounds like Monokuma from Danganronpa. I know you might not know who that character is, but the voice is exact to how they did it in the game.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Got it.
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Judgy Wedgy.
Judgy, Wedgy,
Get ready
Fudgy,
to battle
Duggy.
your life, Talia Hawthorne. Rip out your guts!
And Mortal
Guts.
Kombat.
Oh, I met Mr. Feeney.
I met Mr. Feeney 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. I don't know about you, but I think it's real. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey. Oh, that's Phoenix.
We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final battle of our little drama.
Hey, in the days of my youth. Go get her.
That was perfect.
Filled with
Look
such.
at her.
He's here.
Hold it!
So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow.
Yes! I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh no, not at all.
Nothing at all.
Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind. And my clothes.
Oh,
Dude.
he's known for changing his clothes.
Unlike
Now
everyone
you
else in
notice-
this world, I guess.
Have you noticed his wardrobe changes? No,
It's-
you haven't, and you don't care.
My judges have even taken to calling me Judge Pickle.
Oh!
Shouldn't say that out loud.
Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict.
Does he?
You don't know that.
You don't.
That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini.
It's like we were destined. It's like we were playing Destiny.
Courthouse reading room, that's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true. After all, Feeney was young and impressionable. Feeney was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
Talking about that. Talk about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room, huh?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case...
Have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. Press it. Press the button.
Stop it.
Oppression!
Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. I'm sorry, but that is
Very
not
well,
relevant.
young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. I was picking up hot chicks. I had come to the courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Bullshit.
On the relationship between modern senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh!
That sounds like a fascinating way to say it.
Ho ho ho, and that's it.
Yeah.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
What the heck was that midlife crisis stuff?
Yeah, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? Trouble to get it, dear. So please be sure to read it carefully.
Dear.
Dear.
She would do that.
It would. What?
Yeah. Or don't.
Did we?
Uh,
Okay,
Now go back
so...
to statement 2.
yeah.
Wait, this one?
Press statement 2A. And then, so we were just, no, next one. Do the next one. Sorry.
Student
The next-
testimony? Oh.
The next line of dialogue. Because she talked about she came for writing this paper, which is a total lie, because we have the police report. Gotcha! Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? What?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? You got a cock drawn on your face.
8 months ago, right here at this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report.
Doug Swallow.
And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? It's a Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, that sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was a prime suspect of a criminal case just 8 months ago.
The Amazon Prime suspect.
An Amazon Prime suspect.
Order.
I'll take
It's
a burrito.
unbelievable.
Oh, if you're taking orders, I'll take a burrito.
Take a pan-fried noodle.
I want to find a place that sells burritos and pan-fried noodles.
Please.
Miss Faye,
Both of
that
them.
is... That's not fair. You can't slander my witness like that. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Oh.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Wait, is Winston Payne like a pun? Like winced in pain?
Oh,
Yes. Correct. You are now
Oh.
starting to see everyone's names as puns.
Good job.
That is so fun.
I did not realize that. I never realized that. Awesome.
Yeah,
What's
a lot of
Nick's
people's names
then?
are
Yeah.
puns.
Phoenix Wright.
Well, I think his original name was more of a pun in Japanese, and I think they just like localized it into a name that's similar but isn't a pun.
Right. His last name being Wright
Right.
is the joke, I think.
Yes. Yeah, and I think his Japanese name is Naruhodo, which is like truth or something like that.
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo.
Huh.
Urkel, pardon me. Go right ahead.
Pardon me, Urkel. He's just like, no, you're good. Leave.
You're good. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
Liar, you killed my boyfriend.
It was the judge's boyfriend.
Oh no!
Tie the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Defense.
Well done, Mia. Oh, it really lit a fire in my heart
Oh.
and my buttocks.
Oomph.
I can hardly tell which was more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
The latter. The poisoning.
No, my hemorrhoids are in my butt, not on the ladder.
I met this lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. And it wasn't hemorrhoids! I left my seat for just a moment, and not because of hemorrhoids. That's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that can't be found in hemorrhoids. It is lethal to just 2 teaspoonfuls. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see,
For hemorrhoids.
it's for hemorrhoids. I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get hemorrhoid poison like that. Where did all this hemorrhoid talk come from?
Well, that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
Nah.
Meh.
I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today.
Mia's defense is just her sticking her tongue out.
Nah.
Meh.
I'll make sure to show you them before the end of this cross-examination.
Ooh.
Huh. Why does the fence suddenly feel stronger? Her aura! It's getting bigger! Her power level's enormous!
Mommy.
It's over 9,000!
Aha, Mia.
Your hair is
You're glowing
blonde.
with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. A proud posture and self-confidence. Absolutely smashing.
Smashing.
The poisoning.
Press.
Okay.
What are you talking about with the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case. Don't poke me in the eye. Ow. Ow.
That lawyer that was killed, he said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us all what that incident was about?
That's unrelated!
That was absolutely nothing. I agree with the guy doing my voice. That has nothing to do with this quest. This quest?
What he
This case.
said?
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. Sorry.
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 You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I
You know
guess
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
just born under a bad sign. I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way.
Don't worry, Charlie, I'll protect you!
You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Fanny, please, I'm trying to get you caught for murder.
Please, shut up. Oh,
I left my seat, not because of hemorrhoids.
how long were you gone?
I'm too hot for hemorrhoids.
I'm hot for hemorrhoids!
Ew.
It's even worse when you think of the context of that song.
Oh,
I've already answered all those questions for the police, but if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
and where were you during that extra time? Using the toilet? Taking
Because I
a
have
shit?
hemorrhoids. That's
What are you saying, Miss Faye?
girls like me don't take shits.
My perfect little dog doesn't poop. Girls
You
don't
heard the
use
defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Got him.
Oh, Fanny.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
A brand new car.
Hey! Yep, the droid is ready.
About how much liquid is Juicy Spoons?
Well, let me see.
We should ask Marvin Grossberg, he's Siri.
My bottle of eye drop says it's half of a fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
Your eye drops like this one? And this one?
Ow! I need these eye drops, stop it!
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
A special kind of poisoning, huh? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Oh,
And where would something like that come from?
My asshole! I'm sorry. All I know is what I
My
overheard the
hemorrhoid.
policeman saying.
my
My
hemorrhoid.
hemorrhoids! They said something about
My
using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical process. Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
The better question is, how did the judge get a singing voice like that?
What
How
are
did he
you
start
talking
doing
about?
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason.
She's right, and I think I've had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
So in essence, the main reason Mrs. Hawthorne was Miss Bertotto. So in essence,
Power down.
the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
Poison!
Poisson.
Le poisson.
A poisson?
You know, obtained the poisson. She put a fish in his coffee and he died.
Oh, then all I have to do is establish the connection.
Yeah.
Now, just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things?
Yo, this student is lit!
I hate that.
Okay. What are we doing here?
Alright, let's go to the end. And go to present.
This one?
And let's go to profiles. Who do we know deals in chemicals? Marvin Grossberg with his hemorrhoids.
I actually
Yes.
do! Well, I clicked out. Hang on. There we go.
Oh no!
Oh, dude.
Phoenix with his cold. Or the 4th year pharmacology student. Clearly, he's watched Breaking Bad, so he knows where to get ricin.
Freaking rice.
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Your boyfriend!
Boyfriend.
Someone's got a boyfriend.
You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow.
Boyfriend.
If you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Dolly got a boyfriend.
I want to play kickball.
I feel like that would have been an easy connection for anybody at court back in the 8 months prior to have established a connection.
It's true. It absolutely is true.
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison!
No.
Well, Miss Hoffman, it seems you had access to the poisons after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table, you!
You.
I missed.
Soldier boy, tell him.
Oh, I missed.
Order, 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 order.
Order, 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 order.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be? May I say something, Madam Faye?
No.
You're not allowed.
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons. In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true, you dingus.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
Damn it. They didn't even mention it in the report.
In the report!
Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something like that small.
Excuse me? But this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof, you hussy.
Proof? You got me good with that one. Damn.
Provide some evidence allowed to disallow
Mr. Judgy when he's getting drunk.
Unless we can come up with some kind of evidence, we're going to lose the lead.
He's turning into a lit student!
Woo!
The police conducted a full-body search on Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
You're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder. And you must not be a cow herder.
Achoo!
That was wrong, Mark.
What? Really?
Oh!
And that's why you passed it on to someone who had nothing to do with the case.
You're wrong!
Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who was it?
Who is this person?
Mr. Feeney, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. You dummy.
The
She gave the
poo-poo
poison
head.
to him disguised as a present.
That is a adorable little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
You thick-headed... The day the witness met fell from
you-
Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck!
You called me thick.
August 27th, the same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present.
Yes.
Lube. All in the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
There's a deadly poison in there.
No! There's no longer any poison in that bottle, you moron. However,
Eat it.
certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, were to eat it, they would find trace amount.
Not if they analyzing does nothing. It's only if they eat it.
If they
There's just this guy in a lab coat that's like, yeah, it's poison. And then he drops dead.
Yeah, I taste the poison.
Dot, dot, dot.
Wow. Or order.
Or,
Order in the court.
On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't you bully her like this.
Big dingus.
Mr. Wright, I thought you told...
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her!
she
Duh.
does this thing with my jimmies.
She makes my ding dong feel good.
She fingles my dingles.
She crinkles my dingleberries.
She schmoodles my goodles.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Beyonce almost said it once, but that was crazy in love.
It was close, but not the same. You're right, Honor. What exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you? Why, actually? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, gosh, no one would want to date you. Open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think you should be obvious to everyone. The real reason Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is
She's
she's madly in love with you.
Because of the necklace.
Correct. Because remember, Wright was like, "Hey, she kept asking for it back, but I didn't want it because it's a token of our love."
You.
Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that necklace on your neck.
In my
on my
neck?
neck.
My necklace in my neck? My lace in my neck? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Or, please give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. Phoenix, put your mask up.
Corona.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. She probably hates you for it. That's why she tried to kill you. I don't believe you.
Habib it.
It's a lie! Wah! Wah!
Oh.
Bailiff, beat him! Tackle him!
Kill
Tase
him!
him! Tase him!
Bop
Mia, are you alright?
Fling it.
Yes. The lights went dark, and I couldn't see anything. I almost died.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I
That
see.
boy, he went completely insane.
Lost his mind, he did. Where is that Mr. Wrong?
Woo!
Looks like they tased him.
He's in a better place now.
His heart gave in. Oh no! My hemorrhoids! What is it?
What is it?
The bottle necklace! Smith Hawthorne's present! It's gone!
What? That's terrible.
Wah, eight.
He
Hey,
must have
hey,
grabbed it when he
hey.
slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do? No, oh.
John Madden.
www. No.
No.
You're right. This sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
O'Reilly.
The stream has been paid for by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm afraid your apology is not enough.
You're going to die, Mr. Wright.
We're gonna draw and quarter you.
What'd you do with the bottle necklace?
We're gonna tie your balls to the top of a dresser and smash it with a spiked bat over and over and over.
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
We're gonna. I'll fucking sew your asshole shut and keep feeding you and feeding you.
Oh,
Oh.
it's okay. Just give back the necklace.
Oh, that's awful.
It's a Wu-Tang
I hate
Clan
it.
skit.
I ate it.
I like how Mr. Edgeworth freaked out when he heard that. You what?
Huh?
You?
You ate it.
Everyone freaked out.
Too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. Is he dying?
Is he dying? Stop dying.
Your Honor, we've got to stop this trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
Eehee. That was like a Julian thing.
Wee!
has killed himself!
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, the bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
Because he's fucking alive right there. As you can see, the defendant is very much still alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem.
No, pump his stomach. Get it out. Blood must not have had any
Spit it
poison
out.
left.
Spit it out.
That poison must have lost its potency.
It has been a year.
8 months.
There. It's all right, rookie monster. Trusting your client is the most notable thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you placed this much faith in Mr. Wright. I don't know why I thought there was heartworms involved in here.
I am dying.
I am dying.
But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example...
This is where it gets very violent. He starts vomiting blood everywhere.
Just dying.
Oh no, his eyes roll back in his head.
I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Oh, that's not good.
Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
He killed my boyfriend and she'll kill you too.
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. This may be possible. Nope. This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand.
This may or may not be.
But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Oof!
Ooh.
Even though I've proven so much, and come so far, in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Right in
Well,
the
now
case.
that the suspicion surrounding Miss
Right.
Hawthorne has been cleaned up. I'd like to. Oh!
Mr. Wright. Sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry.
I farted.
not.
I know you believed in me, and I feel
it's
like I
not so
really
bad.
let you down.
Oh, it's going down my throat now.
Oh,
Oh, I can taste it.
Mr. Wright, are you dying?
No.
I have the corona,
It
but
smells like eggs.
I'm an anti-masker, so I'm not wearing my mask correctly.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
It shows the colossal titan right behind them.
That girl, you should be with her. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying!
Is he Arnold Schwarzenegger?
There's something you need to know about that girl. Last
Someone
night,
stole
someone
some
stole
poison from our lab.
our lab. Poison!
Poison!
Same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen.
The drug sample.
She came to the lab that night too. It could only have been her. Girl is a thief.
Is he a ghost?
It's
Stop it!
Coming
You're
so many
scaring me. Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. It was Dolly.
She clicked the right stick so she could crouch.
She was teabagging him. What?
She teabagged his corpse.
Listen,
Told me not to
that
ever tell anyone about her teabagging him.
that combined with you talking about like the right stick or whatever just made me think of like in middle school when you would like squat on top of people that you killed in like Call
Yes!
of Duty or whatever.
That's exactly.
Teabagging.
Exactly.
That's what
I
teabagging
picture.
is.
She just goes up to his body and is crying, but she's still
Well,
teabagging.
Well,
Crowd.
she's the one that killed him, so she's teabagging him because she got the kill.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she did.
You know, when you die, you get a little bit of time to see who killed you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, so she
Oh.
goes over and teabags.
You
Disrespect her.
son of a.
But
That's
because we saw her rep would get bad, and people would flag her and like report her to the mods and stuff. So
Like
she's
that
like,
ever
"Don't tell
does
anybody I
anything.
did that."
That doesn't do anything anyway.
Your Honor, this is the defendant is.
Miss Faye, you tell them.
Tell him,
Dolly
Faye.
didn't do it. She's innocent. Dang, she really teabagged him 8 months ago. Oh, that was the other day. But if you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. She really did teabag him to death.
No.
Because believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne is a teabagger. The night
Stole
before
some
she
poison.
killed them.
Man, I don't remember that part.
The night before.
I don't remember a lot about this game, but I don't remember that.
Well, it's because Phoenix just said that she went into the lab and stole some poison.
Oh.
also did that. A while back. So she's trying to poison someone now.
Oh.
You're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
This is your chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
Mr. Marlsberg. She's the reason his hemorrhoids are so bad.
She wanted to kill
Oh,
Marvin
no.
Grossberg.
How could you do this to me?
Phoenix has a cold. Interesting.
Oh. She was trying to poison his bottle, right?
Yes.
trying to
But
poison
who
his
is she
body.
planning to kill? Doug Swallow's already dead.
Yeah.
No. It's not Doug.
Phonix.
It's Phoenix.
Hooked on phonics.
She needed to get something back, and Phoenix had it.
There's one person. Marvin Grossberg.
It was Marvin Grossberg.
I'm sorry.
That is certainly in the way. It was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Or like Phoenix, wrong place, wrong time.
Mama, me.
Ma.
After all, it was Doug Swallow who was murdered.
Well, that's true. That's how things work out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of not poison.
Of la 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 la.
The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact,
P.
right. UP. There's no one else it could be.
It was Team Pocket all along.
It was Team Pocket.
Pocket blasting off at the speed of light. Oh wait, that was me. I'm so sorry. I was looking
No,
at the
that's what he
word.
said. That's what the judge said.
That's what the judge said. At the speed of light.
This must be killing him. Hang in there, I'll bring her to justice, I swear. as I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the
booty.
one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago.
Getting that awesome slash.
Getting that triple kill and teabagging the final kill. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
She only wanted chicken dinner.
She wanted those cheese fries.
She wanted
Even
play of the
so.
game.
Why would she go so far as to buy that much DLC?
8 months ago. Just after the fall of the Atttorney DLC in the basement cafeteria area. Mohawk could only think of one thing. More DLC.
She only wanted one.
She wanted more DLC. How to get rid of the bottle quickly. No. It can't be.
Nutty.
Nani? It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one problem. One big problem.
She was pregnant!
Me! She killed my boyfriend! Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to me and to everyone he met.
Everyone?
Everyone!
Everyone?
That's why
The
she-
bats, what?
Oh, sorry, Kelsey.
Correct what you just said, Honor.
Yeah.
It was to retrieve that
Whatever
piece
you
of
said, Your Honor.
That's right.
Shut up and sit down, you big
It
bald
can't
fuck.
be true!
Fene. What a joke you are. Honestly,
Whoops.
how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
You are scum between my toes. Love Alpha.
Step on me.
And Miss Hawthorne.
It appears that this trial will be coming to an end soon.
Will it?
Philip.
Philip?
Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into... my brain shut down.
I'm sorry, it's contagious. I
You
did
gotta
it.
do her voice, like, different now, because she's different.
Yeah, okay.
Fine. I
You
can tell
did
you
it.
plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
Gosh.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne!
We'll see about that. But first, where is your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has even eaten the bottle as a snack.
Nice.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Oomph! Are you really that shocked? Dot.
Or do you prefer me in this way, Mr. Judge?
starts foaming at the mouth.
And that's not his beard. He's foaming. He's been foaming.
God.
She's slowly mind crushing him. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say.
I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But you're not finished with your meal.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Get back her! I can't let her get away this time. She can't keep getting away with
Yeah.
it.
Stop, Mia.
If you keep on pushing without any evidence,
You could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
$3.99.
Siri, you need to recharge.
$8.99
No.
buffet at the Golden Corral.
The ultimate price.
Getting directions for Golden Corral.
Oh no.
Out in Route 2, Golden Corral. You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
What are they talking about?
You'd better think it carefully, Miss Fay, or should I say, Miss Gray.
Well, Miss Day, do you provide evidence that would establish her guilt one and for all?
One sentence and for all.
If I mess up here, my career is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Oh well. Even so,
Oh well, he's innocent.
I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder again. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible! You can't possibly.
Oh,
Stupid woman!
it is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one? Come on.
Oh, if you are unable to establish her guilt, and I'm afraid, and a very harsh verdict
Oh,
will
no.
immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
If you're unable to do it, then I'm afraid.
I understand, Your Honor. I would be afraid too.
First,
I
was
can just
afraid.
imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. I know it. That's the
Mulan
case.
was a
The
troublemaker.
poison was probably there.
I knew she was trouble when she walked in.
Well then, Miss Faye, shame on me. Please prevent your evidence. Please prevent your
Showing
evidence.
evidence.
Prevent the evidence.
Stop yourself!
What is the irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright?
Is it the
Who is
cold bottle?
planning to poison Mr. White?
Covered in Wright's fingerprints because he keeps taking it all the time.
Covered in Rice Krispies.
Is that it, Jack?
That's it. We got him.
God.
Covered in Rice Krispies. Here it is, Your Honor.
You know, I'm sorry, I cracked myself up and then I realized that you guys were making a decision and I couldn't stop, so I tried to be quiet.
The Rice Krispies will prove her guilt once and for all.
They snap, crackle,
Rice
and pop.
Krispie X.
Cold Killer X. Chemical X. Wright's
Chemical
beloved
X.
cold medicine.
Does our hey does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I sure still wouldn't take this cold medicine.
You're really angry for some reason.
After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Got him. Remember what the defense said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
Lost my baby bottle.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
It's not cold medicine, it's poison for cold-hearted killers.
Got him. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X.
Why are you not in this game, Adam?
Then she poisoned it knowing Mr. Wright was going to take some.
You should be a prosecutor.
I'm gonna try.
Now you're really grasping at straws?
That's Rose.
After all, it was the victim, Dougie, that was holding the medicine.
Doug didn't swallow this medicine.
Oh, look,
I
that was
like-
really... Where'd you get that one?
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
You're turning into Batman.
Huh?
The more
What
intense
are you
she gets, the more
about?
deeper she gets.
It's Christian Bale.
8 months ago, the poison was in her bottle necklace. Which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone who had accidentally run into her in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right, she did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Wright left the scene of the crime.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa,
That is when the murderer of Dahlia Hawthorne appeared.
Pick me up, bro.
With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X.
She shoved it down his throat.
This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime. Including what the defendant and victim were arguing about. And the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used a separate electrical cable to silence him forever.
Forever.
Forever. Forever.
Forever and ever.
Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago?
No, what did they search me like they did 8 months ago?
That's what I said.
Oh, my bad.
8 months ago.
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow.
More like Doug, hold it.
Everyone's silent.
Well, I'll be seeing myself out.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinky liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
I don't like you now. Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. No, Miss Hawthorne. Miss Hawthorne! This cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
Nani?
Well, Mr. Wright, ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say?
Would
How
not
about
happen
you
in court.
swallow this?
Don't
I'm
swallow
just a
this
filthy,
pill.
stinky liar. Then there's no need to worry.
You're just a filthy, stinky liar.
Oh, just a filthy, stinky
So come
liar.
on, show us. I dare you to take some of the medicine right now.
My gosh.
Grrr! Me off, eh? Me off, eh? Do you think you've won? Well, do you? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. Oh, I missed.
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
What?
Well then, Mr. Judgy Wudgy Fudgy Duggy Face. I'll see you too.
I warned you.
I'll see you in
Oh,
your
that's right.
dreams.
Oh, no. Yes. Okay.
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue. I wish you all the best.
Couldn't afford the men in black.
No.
Smith.
Woo, boy! Whoa, boy! Woo!
That was rough.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted.
Uh-oh. You good? Oh no, I think we lost him.
I'm golfing.
No.
You okay?
Yep.
Oh no.
I inhaled the water.
Oh, don't do that.
One word that you said this rookie lawyer said.
Somebody took my place.
Let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
That,
It's
all right, rookie.
Now there.
For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Yada yada.
Yada yada.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see,
And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Need to bet your life?
well, it's not easy being green.
Oh.
Whoa!
My hair! My beautiful hair!
John Madden.
No. His hair flew off and he lost all his hair.
He
That's
loses
what
more in
happens
the
when
other
you
game,
lose a
right?
court case.
No, see, this is the third game. You see him previously in the other two games with, like, bald. Like, bald at the center.
Weird.
Yeah.
This is how he lost his hair.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. There was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Dun.
Why? Just admit when you were wrong.
Wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
What? What do you want?
you said earlier that you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne knew each other?
I don't want to talk about it. How we knew each other had nothing to do with this case. She killed my boyfriend.
Very well. Mr. Payne,
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter. If I had a daughter, if I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me.
along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear died. Corona.
My darling.
Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and break this tattoo.
Okay, Judge.
Someone get him home. He's not doing well. Court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright,
Guilty.
not guilty. I love when I go to court and they throw confetti at me. This court is adjourned.
You do not have to pay the ticket fine.
April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court. Defendant, lobby, number 3. Ah!
Oh, God.
Yeah, you were wonderful in there.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Roseberg, sir.
The verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Vesuvius.
Mr. Grossberg, you really should stop talking about your hemorrhoids. It's quite disgusting.
HMPH. That's rather rude. This case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, you're still here, Mr. Wright. Congratulations, I guess. Thanks. I was thinking.
Sorry, I was checking something.
Go on.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
She could have been a clone or something. Or she could have been a caveman.
What the hell are you talking about?
It was the caveman.
It was a caveman. Yeah. The dolly I knew could never have said those kinds of terrible things.
But a caveman could.
The caveman's the sheriff.
Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Oh, we're a sheriff?
Oh, this porker still ain't got a clue. You need to forget about it, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. She's being put on death row.
Yeah, she's totally.
What? What? Out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
Ew.
That's
You need new
sad.
friends. What kind of company must this guy keep?
He hangs out with third graders.
Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself.
I will play kickball.
That's what you keep telling me, but it doesn't seem like you are.
I'm gonna keep playing kickball.
But I thought you were in the art
I
department.
got the jump rope stuck around my arm.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm in the art department.
I found that really hurt. I hurt more than you.
There's
No.
a friend that I desperately want to help.
They're just talking with these two kids in the background.
The kid.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's the
the
guards,
cops.
remember?
The guards. They just want to play kickball. If I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
I'm gonna get teacher.
Go.
I will be a judge.
I'm gonna tell teacher on you. Teacher gonna be mad.
Teacher. It's not a word. You're stupid.
No, you stupid.
No, not anymore.
You're
You
stupid.
double stupid.
You're so stupid.
You remember the evil strawberry?
No?
It
I'm
was like
still
an early
annoyed with myself.
2000s internet like classic.
The evil. It sounds familiar.
It was like a little flash animation, and it was like this guy going, "You're stupid. You're stupid little baby man," to like the strawberry, and the strawberry had like a baby's face. He's like,
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I know.
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen it. Jack, you're still having a conversation with yourself.
Yep. I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a loyal for sure.
I'll study my butt.
The game's named after me, so I have to.
It has to happen.
I hope we'll see each other again someday, maybe even in court, and hopefully you won't die.
That would be terrible.
Oh, whoops. It's been 5 years.
Spoiler.
I was acquitted of all charges. Mia died, and now her ghost talks to me. Spoilers, this is all canon. Mia has passed on to a better place.
Walmart.
For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories,
My finger points.
but it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again.
Heck, a Phoenix.
Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. And when her sister gets possessed by her. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client, or else.
I'll
In a
kill
court of
you
law,
in your sleep.
Your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day and another stream.
Oh no! Yay!
Yay. No, but just so you know, like, her sister is the Marvin Grossberg for Phoenix. She sits on the sidelines, but she's also a medium, so she gets possessed by her sister, Mia. And their possession is weird because their body physically changes to that person they're possessed by. So, like, this, like, 15-year-old girl, like, transforms into, like, a 21-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yay!
I hope you're ready for it.
The stolen turnabout's great. I'm excited for that one.
Yes. Save.
Yeah, these next 2 episodes are really great. These are like some of my favorites.
Stolen.
Get some really fun characters in them.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Well, there we go. We add another stream to the repertoire, and hopefully this time it's actually recorded. So there may be a replay up on YouTube here in just a little bit. I'm probably not going to edit it again, just because I don't have much time. So I'm just going to pop it up on there as is. So thank you anyone that's been watching and is still here. And holy crap, there's a lot of arrows on the screen. I wonder if that actually recorded it.
I thought it was an aesthetic choice, and then I noticed that their numbers were growing.
Was it really doing that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's because that spot right there, Mark, is a black space that your computer isn't doing anything. So when your mouse goes across it, it just like takes a snapshot.
That's so weird. I don't know if
It's
I like
it's
it.
like void space. You need to like fill it with something to get rid of it.
Well, I was going to resize the screen, but it also sort of covers up the chat, and I like to have the chat recorded in there. So,
Can you move the chat over? Because actually, some of it's cut off at the end.
if I move the chat over, then it goes like this,
No.
and it's gone.
Then what is that spot?
It's part of the emulator.
Is it?
Yeah, it's seriously part of the emulator. I mean, I could just bring the chat forward, and it'll block that out. It's kind of aesthetically not as interesting, but whatever. But yeah, that's another stream up on the records here. Do you guys have anything to plug? Jack, how's it going?
I have a new blog post up. Check it out. It's about epic music.
Yeah.
It's on the JRPG Book Club podcast. On JRPGBookClub.com. And we have a new news episode going up tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
so look
wow.
out for that.
Nice.
You got a small preview of it?
We talk about sex. Just video game sex. No.
Sex!
We talk about news. Video game news.
Stuff that's happened recently.
Stuff that's happened in the past week.
Yeah.
One of those being the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which looks
Woo!
That does look good.
It looks really good.
Ooh,
It's being made by a great team. The guys that did Scott Pilgrim and
Oh, yeah,
Streets
that
of
is a
Rage
good team.
4.
Oh.
So 2 solid games. So it's
I
going to
like
be
it.
good.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Whoa. Okay. Thank you, Jack. Be sure to go to jrpgbookclub.com and follow them from here on. They got some good content. Kelsey, what about you? What's going on in your world?
Well, I am this week participating in this quote unquote spring break event on Tumblr. So I've made 2 pieces for it. I might make one more, but we'll see. We'll see what time I have this week. That, and I am working on 2 new voiceover memes to put on my YouTube channel. So those will probably be up some point tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Is it
Ooh.
Doge?
No,
Oh.
wouldn't stoop so low. Zh.
Is it the angry strawberry or whatever that was?
No, it's not. I could never recreate such majesty.
I'm sure you could.
So I just loaded up the link, and all of the recommended videos are baby videos.
That's unfortunate.
Kelsey, I don't want that on my YouTube.
Oh wait, oh, it's because the first link I sent you guys was like flagged as made for kids, so that's why.
Oh.
But the second one is not, and it also was recorded on an unregistered hypercam, so I like that much better.
Oh.
The aesthetic of it all.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
The baby videos.
The baby videos.
Yeah, that's why I sent you guys the second link. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Over on Derpiest Trixie, we have reached our yearly goal of 100. So, woo! Thanks to some random people and some really awesome people. Everyone's really awesome, honestly. But we have 84 followers on Caffeine. Thank you, everybody. And 21 on YouTube. So much appreciated for that. I'm gonna hopefully try and get 200 by the end of this year now, since it's only been 3 months of 2021, right? 3. Oh my god, my brain.
Yeah.
Ugh, my brains. Usually we don't go this long for this kind of voice acting thing, but we're really close. It's the end here, and I didn't want to just like stop in the middle of that, since we would start it back up and have to go through like 5 minutes of whatnot. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted this one done. But next week we'll be doing it again Wednesday at 6 p.m. Please be sure to catch us there. For the monthly thing, we're highlighting felinesandcanines.org. Please go check them out if you're interested in adopting a Chicago kitten or Chicago doggo. They are rescuing 70 cats and dogs per week, and they could really use your help. If you're able to volunteer, that'd be really cool. If you're able to adopt, even better, or just as good. And if you're able to donate, that'd be really cool too. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could be food, it could be litter, it could be toys, blankets, beds, that kind of stuff. Go to www.felinescanines.org, exactly like that, and help them out. So cool.
Yeah.
I think that's it for today. We will see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.